What up, beautiful
Hey
gang?
guys.
We back and we just reacted to Gifted with Cancer.
Oh
And now you guys have let us know that he made a final message video.
Oh no.
So we are here. We are here. And I appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the feedback. All you guys tell us about these videos. You love when we do them, and we love doing them too.
I mean,
I know it's something different.
I wouldn't say I love doing them because I don't like getting emotional.
But I just like the message and what we got.
Yeah, the message.
So we're gonna go here and dive into this one. But if you are new, subscribe to this family. It's an amazing family to be a part of. Hit that like notification bell. Help us grow.
All that good stuff.
Our goal is to hang our plaque
right there on his nose, where his nose going. Is at. Right there.
But let's dive in, y'all.
As you all know,
wow, he looks so different.
Alhamdulillah, passed away. I just wanted to make a little video clip for all the followers that have supported me from day one and come on this journey with me since day one. May Allah rewards all you guys, and inshallah you continue to support me and MATW, inshallah. One of the first thing is a little piece of advice to the brothers and sisters. As you see, in this life we had the cars, we had the money, we had everything, alhamdulillah. But subhanallah, a lot of people during the period of when I was sick, they'll send me messages, brother, you're guaranteed paradise, brother, you've
my goodness,
oh my
his breathing is just already a lot to
he
take
does. In. And then it's just he looks different.
And instead of looking at his face, like you could tell he's at that part.
Like,
I think it's done. Like how people, I'm done. I'm done with the fight. I'm ready to go home. And it's just the greatness to see that he's still putting out a message. Yeah, he's still sending out like my journey's still not done. Although I'm at the end, I still
Because he's like, if you read this message, obviously I passed. Like, oh my god, I just to have to make a message.
I know.
And be like, oh, because I not before this, I've seen it in movies, you know, be like, oh, like at a will hearing or something, be like, oh, if you're getting this message, then obviously I passed. And it's just like, how do you get the courage? Like,
I've always thought of that. I think that's always like, people always ask, what's your fear? Like death, there's fire, water. People always say, oh, I don't want to drown. I don't want to, burn. I always told, like, I don't want to be told. Like, I think I think for me, my fear, being told you got a certain amount of time.
Like a timestamp.
Yeah, I think that will drive me insane. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Because especially if like they say like for example for him they told him 7.
Yeah.
And then it's
especially
like,
if it's short.
On my last month, like then it's like now it's like mentally it's hard.
Especially if it's short, like 3 months. Like, oh, you got 3 months. I'm like, dang, I got 3 months.
Yeah, that's hard.
I think that'll be the hardest thing for me. I don't think it's like drowning, fire. I mean, I know those would be crazy.
It's the timestamp.
I think a timestamp would really just drive me. I wouldn't say drive me crazy because I got strong faith and belief. Like I believe in my heart.
But
I'm going to heaven. Human. But I think that just death in general always is a fear in the back of your mind. And I always just especially when you get to the part where like he's at the part where he still can talk. And I always see like people with cancer, they get to that part where they just nothing.
It's
you're just there until you just go. And so I think that'd be hard for me.
Oh, he's crying.
Brother, you've done so much for the community, for the ummah. But subhanAllah, this, it's not worth just the simple blessing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. Like waking up in the morning and being able to walk to the bathroom by yourself. So these things slowly got stripped away from me during the last of my life, alhamdulillah. Wallahi, some of us don't get that chance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to know when we're going to pass away. Some of us, and a lot of us, just pass away suddenly. You've heard many stories where brothers and sisters have died in clubs or overdosed, or whatever it is, subhanAllah.
I was just talking about that yesterday. I was just speaking on that.
So sad.
I was just talking about this the last reaction, where I said there's some people who suddenly just go. You don't have the time. And me and my dad had this conversation all the time. Like just be ready, because some
know.
people don't get this chance to be like, oh, I got 3 months, 7 months, and a year, a couple. You just, like you said, the people in the club, boom, gone. When you got certain things in this world going on, mass shootings, stuff like that, people don't, boom, it's that fast, and who knows if you. Like you said, in this situation, you kind of prepare yourself. Where they situation, they weren't prepared at all.
But even him, he could think he's preparing himself just because you have 7 months. But
he had the time, like, faith, belief wise, though.
Yeah,
where somebody in a club dancing around, jumping, you're not thinking like, oh God, I can go tonight. Let me get my life right with the Lord.
Even driving home late at night.
Yeah, let me get my life right with the Lord. And
definitely.
During your life, brothers and sisters, just try to have a goal, try to have a plan, try to have a project that you work towards. Even if it's not you personally doing it and you're funding someone else's projects, just do something, because wallah, you're going to need it on the day of judgment. And for the brothers and sisters that are chasing this life, well, my advice to you guys is, this life is becoming, before we used to say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, certain things were happening. Now it's every month things are changing. And wallah, we're following our desires more than we're following Islam these days. We're just going to be careful, because wallah, it's not a joke anymore. Our kids are getting affected. Everyone's getting affected. Wallahi, sometimes I used to just sit on my bed and cry, because I just wanted that support from people. And then subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings you people that you've never thought they'll be a part of your life, or friends, or you didn't even know they existed. When I used to travel, I used to meet certain people. A lot of them actually went out of their way to come all the way from Dubai or the UK or wherever it was, to come to actually visit me when I was sick or in hospital. Or that's love for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No photos, no nothing like that. Just come to visit. 14-hour flight just to see if I'm okay, subhanAllah. So for the people that are out there that are sick or worried or stressed, come out, I say to you people, don't worry. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send you people that you've never expected if you really need someone. You just have to have trust and tawakkul in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So a little advice for everyone out there. Inshallah, if you can inspire 1, 2, 3 people to do something, remember when you're in that grave, inshallah, then you'll be getting rewarded for everything they've done, for the people they've brought to Islam, and inshallah that'll help on the day of judgment. So always try to have a project or a plan that you're working towards in this life, inshallah. Inshallah that'll help us in our grave and the hereafter. Jazakallah khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wow, that is so sad. It's just so crazy how, like, I feel like us watching a video that we felt touched by, and then the update is he's passed.
Yeah.
Dang, like, I wonder how far the time span was from when he made the first video with the guy to now, where obviously this video that he passed.
Well, I think it had to be fast. Because if he had 7 months, if it was really on that close time frame, he was already on month 4.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder, like, what was his time span as far as, like, from the time he made that video to the time he passed. Not this time span, because obviously this video was made before, but I'm just saying, like, I wonder what was,
Yeah, he probably knew that this was probably gonna be his last, because he was already to the point where he couldn't walk, so he probably knew vocals and everything else was gonna shut down. So I gotta make this video before it gets to that part.
Definitely. When I seen him in the chair, like,
it's videos like this that just it's reassurance, because he said, like, have a purpose, have something you want to do in life, because life is short, and
it is.
times happen. You know, people go through stuff and stuff happens, but like you do need to have a purpose. And I always say, man, another saying. I know I said in my other video I just got a new saying, but I just got a new saying just 2 weeks ago. I heard somebody say, I'm not there yet, but they said I'm to the point where my life I've already lived more than half of my life, and they said they're not gonna waste the time they have left not living. And when you think about that, the average Americans, at least our time with being alive, our age group our age timeline has dropped. The average American now, they say, live until like 62, 63. It's not even like 70 no more. And
or 90s at least.
Yeah, you know, and when you think about it, some people 50, and you think about it, they say, hey, I've already lived half of my life, more than half. I'm not going to waste it trying to do this, do that. You start doing things different. And I've learned that because when you get around elders and older people, they do move differently. Like,
definitely.
Elders don't care. They get to the point where they're like, man, I don't care what come this way. I'm going to live my life. They say, I ain't got that much time left. Like, you know, you hear that. My grandma, you know, they say, come out of their mouth, I ain't got that much time left. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And
they're the serious meaning of YOLO.
Yeah.
They're literally like, I don't care. I've lived, so I'm going to do it now.
So, like he said, if you can help 1 or 2, 3 people, that's huge. So,
and he helped the whole town in a sense.
Man, he went and gave it all back.
And then it's like now they have those memories of him. The videos of charity still lives to this day, probably. So it's just like those friends he made. Like he printed on a lot of people. So that's beautiful.
It's good. And there was a comment on the last video. Somebody said something about cancer. Like cancer it doesn't have a name for nobody really. Cancer will come at anybody, and it sucks. That's a disease. I just say, man, once it comes. It comes. That's a scary disease to just get hit with. Like, oh yeah, man. I'll tell you, I don't like doctors. I don't do doctors. And boy, I tell you, I think that is my biggest fear. That's why I don't go, because I don't even want to be told.
It's not that he doesn't like doctors. It's just he don't like going to the doctor's
I don't want to be told.
Office.
Yeah, I don't want to be told.
You know, people gonna be like, well, you don't like doctors. That is doctor's office.
And it's the fear of just knowing. Like, I got like family, health stuff that's hereditary, that runs. So unless I feel like I just can't do something, or I feel it's just horrible, I need to go, I ain't going, because I don't want to be told. And that's just something I got to work on. I just don't want to be told, hey, this is what it is. This is what you got, man.
It's hard. It's hard.
But these videos mean a lot. I'm glad y'all support these videos with us. Like, we're going to start sprinkling a lot of these more, because
who knows, sometimes we feel maybe this is a message you need to hear. For us,
for other people, I know there's a lot of people say I need to hear it. And it hit, like I said, for us, we all humans. We live a normal life just like y'all. Mm-hmm. And it's reinsurance for us too, and positivity, the negative in it, even though the negative, I think, is him coming down with that, but the positive is how he lived his life. And I feel like for us, the blessing is for us. Like, we don't have anything, and we just got to do better without having something. He's telling us that y'all ain't got to get to my point to start helping.
Appreciating.
Being a good human is what he's saying. So that's a good thing. So Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Thank y'all for dropping off another one. If there's any more out there, stories like this, let us know. Drop the link down below, or if you follow us on social media, you could drop it there. So that way we can react to more. But let us know your opinion and thoughts on this one. Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all on the next one.